Welcome everyone, you've reached Grandma Mo. Appreciate it if you can hit that subscribe button. So on with the WNBA game between the Fever and the Wings. This one was a game of big swings. Big swings. Dallas went out to an early lead, then the Fever came right back. Then in the third quarter, the Wings built a really big lead. And then the Fever in the fourth, boy, they were closing like a racehorse. Just came up a little short. Very exciting ending to this game. I mean, Dallas had a very comfortable lead, and the Fever were not about to give up, and they battled back. So we get a 80-81 game, and the Wings get the win. They pull it out. So, just at times it was. You thought, oh boy, the Fever are going to lose this one bad. But they did not give up, and they came right back. So you had Dallas ahead 23-15 in the first, and then the Fever came right back in the second, 27-19. Then Dallas went on a scoring spree again, 25-13. And then Indiana, this was like a zigzag. Indiana 25-14 in the fourth, but they came up a little short. So Indiana is now 18-15, and they are tied in the loss column with Vegas and the Valkyries. So Dallas gets another win. They are 9-24, and boy, I'll bet you that all the real close Dallas fans, heavy-duty Dallas fans are thanking Maddie Siegrist for coming back. Boy, what a game from her. Maddie here, boy, she shot terrific. She has just been such a welcome sight for Dallas. She shot 9 for 13, 69%. She was 3 for 5 from 3. She led Dallas with 22 points. Very nice game from Maddie Siegrist. She played 35 minutes, so I think they had her on a minutes restriction there when she first came back, but doesn't seem to be the case anymore. So good game for her. She had a steal, a turnover, an assist, and 5 rebounds, and she was 1 for 1 from the foul line. The other player on Dallas that came through big, and I've been surprised they haven't been using her, is Leah Rue. Leah Rue. She came up big, 20 points. 20 points for Leah Rue. She was 7 for 14, 50% from the floor, 2 for 6 from 3. She was launching threes. 4 for 4 from the foul line. She had 2 steals, 1 turnover, 4 rebounds. So good game for LaRue. Very nice game for her. Paige Becker, she was doing her thing. She shot 6 for 19. She was 0 for 4 from 3, but 6 for 19, which isn't great. I mean, it's 31%. But she had 16 points. She ended up getting 4 turnovers, which that's not great. But she also had 8 assists and 5 rebounds and 2 steals. So good game for Paige. And they also had Haley Jones contributed with 5 points. Grace Berger had 2. She played 16 minutes. Hines Allen, she didn't shoot very well, but she was 3 for 4 from the foul line. She had 8 points. JJ Quinterly, she hit a 3, and another basket. She had 2 steals, 2 turnovers, and 2 rebounds. She had 5 points. Diamond Miller, she hit a 3. I think they're just kind of working her in. But Dallas as a team shot 42%, 30 from 3, and they were 13 for 15 from the line. And then, but Indiana out-rebounded them. They had 30-39. And then the turnover battle, Indiana ended up having 18, and Dallas had 14. But Dallas had, the biggest lead they had was 17, and that was late in the game. And that's when Indiana came back. They were really closing they're trying to get that win. It just came up a little short. But Dallas ended up getting 27 points off those 18 turnovers from Indiana. Indiana only ended up getting 10 out of the 14 that Dallas had. So on to Indiana. Kelsey Mitchell, she was the leading scorer. She ended up having 24 points. She was 7 for 15 from the field. She was 4 for 7 from 3, so that's almost 60%. That's a good game for her. 6 for 7 from the foul line. She also had 6 rebounds, 2 assists. She had 3 turnovers, but 1 steal. So, Kelsey was maybe not, especially in the end of the game. I mean, she ended up trying to put it all on her back, which, I understand, but still got to work through everybody else and, whoever has that best shot. But it was a good shooting night for Kelsey. The Fever ended up shooting 44% from the floor, 40% from 3, which is very good. And they were 15 for 19 from the foul line. And like I said, they out-rebounded Dallas 39 to 30. So they were doing good on that part. But then we had, for everybody else, the Fever ended up having 5 players in double figures. And Natasha Howard, she ended up getting a number of rebounds. She ended up having 12 rebounds. She had 12 points, so a double-double for her. She shot 5 for 9. She was 2 for 4 at the foul line. She had 2 steals, a turnover, and an assist. So she was big on the rebounds. Aaliyah Boston had 14 points. She only had 5 rebounds. And she shot 5 for 10. She had 14 points. She had 2 blocks. The other thing, Natasha Howard here had 3 blocks also and 2 steals. So it was a good all-around game from Howard. But we also had contributions from Sophie Cunningham, 14 points for her, and then Chloe Bibby. Chloe was keeping the Fever in the game in the first half. She was hitting threes, which, it's my main team is the Valkyries, and we were sorry to see her go. Really nice three-point shooter, but, it wasn't enough. Just, fortunately she was hitting those because most of those came in. She was 4 for 5 overall, 3 for 3, 100% from 3. It would have been nice if she ended up getting a few more of those for Indiana. So you also had Sophie Cunningham. She had 14 points, 1 turnover, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. She was 5 for 10 overall, 2 for 4 from 3. And let's see who else we had here. Dantas hit she got an old school 3, getting fouled during a shot. Brianna Turner had 2 points. So that pretty much rounded out the game. And, Indiana was sure fighting there at the end, but they just couldn't get it done. So Dallas gets the win, 81 to 80. And that's it for this game, and we'll see you next time.